guys, what's up? It's Hope, and today is a Monday. That means it is weigh-in day. Today is September 26th, 2016, so we're almost to October. We are officially in fall now, which I am super excited about. I love fall. And so I am just going to go ahead and get started. I came to y'all last week weighing in at 218, and let's see, that was like a 6-pound loss total while I've been on keto. Not too bad for 2 weeks. I told y'all also last week that for Thursday, Friday, I was going out of town for our anniversary, so I was kind of worried about making really bad choices and just not staying on plan. And so, yeah, I talked a little bit about that in my food haul videos. So if you haven't seen those, y'all go check those out. I posted those late last night. There's a part 1 and a part 2. So make sure you look at both of them. It was a huge food haul. I mean, like, my counters were full of food. So make sure you go check that out. But, as far as our vacation goes, or our little getaway as far as our anniversary goes, I did really good during the day. I made really good choices, was on point as far as keto goes and eating right for breakfast and lunch. But for dinner on Thursday night and on Friday, I did not eat on plan because we had dessert. And so I toyed around with that for a little while, and I was like, do I, don't I? And then finally I was like, it's our anniversary, it's a special occasion, this is real life. And so it was only like 3 bites of like chocolate cake. So it's not like I devoured an entire dessert plate by myself. But still, I was super guilty for it, and it made me feel awful. Like heartburn, my stomach hurt. And so that kind of excited me a little bit because it made me feel like, okay, this way of eating that I'm eating right now is really the best for me. Obviously, I already know that, but it made me not want to eat any more of it, which I was pumped about. So, but still it made me feel guilty, and I know it definitely kicked me out of keto because my carbs went like through the roof just by eating a little bit of that cake on Thursday and on Friday night. So, I talked about this in my food haul video as well, but my plan this week is to stay under 20 grams of carbs. Now, I know I talked a little bit in other videos about the calculation you do based on your body weight and your body fat, and there's like a calculation you do. But I feel like in order for me to be able to get back into keto and stay into ketosis, I need to keep my carbs under 20 grams. So I'm going to be focusing on that this week. So that's goal number 1 for week 3. Goal number 2 is to not go out to eat at all this entire week. I do not want to go out to eat. The problem I have with going out to eat is, even if you're tracking your food in MyFitnessPal, it's not necessarily correct because you don't know how they cook the food. You don't know if everything was put into whatever it is listed on MyFitnessPal. So, yeah, so that's the goal number 2. So goal number 1 is to keep my carbs under 20 grams every day. And then goal number 2 is to not go out to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner no matter what this week. So fingers crossed I can keep to that. Other than that, we had a great trip. We went to Louisiana and went to the Golden Nugget Casino. We went to the Avery Island Tabasco farm. Tabasco is like hot sauce. I'm sure everyone knows what Tabasco is. But they actually make it in Louisiana, and it's about 2.5, 3 hours from where we live, and it was only like about an hour and a half from our hotel. So we went and toured the factory, and it was so much fun. I know that probably seems like a really weird anniversary trip, but it was lots of fun. And then of course we went to the casino and hung out by the pool. And oh, another thing that made me kind of really super guilty and definitely made me just completely ruined my diet both days is I did have alcohol Thursday and Friday night, celebrating our anniversary. So there were a couple days, like I said, that I was off plan, but I really tried to stay on plan during the day for breakfast and lunch. So that, I feel like that really helped me overall. I still logged everything I ate. You can check MyFitnessPal. Everything is public. And so just make sure you keep a look on that to see kind of what I'm eating. And so yeah, so to numbers. Okay, my highest weight ever recorded was 330 pounds. The lowest weight I ever seen was 180 post weight loss surgery. The highest weight I've seen post weight loss surgery is 224. Last week I was 218, and this week I'm 219, which I completely expected. I'm not one bit discouraged by that. I completely expected a gain. I'm just glad it was only 1 pound and not like 4 pounds, because that would have made me completely devastated. So yeah, just 1 pound, and I'm sure like I'll be able to get that off this week, no problem. Last week is also Shark Week, so I'm not sure what was going on as far as water retention goes, and you know, crazy things happen on Shark Week. So you just kind of have to just roll with the punches and just let your body do what it's supposed to do. So this week is a brand new week. I'm going to be focusing on not going out to eat and keeping my carbs under 20 grams. I'm really excited about that. I still feel on point mentally. I'm still making really good choices. I'm also getting to a point where I feel like I'm not really missing foods. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really having any cravings. I'm not really feeling like I'm depriving myself. And I talked about that in week 1 too. The good thing about the keto plan is there's lots of really delicious, yummy foods that you can eat where it makes you feel like you're not deprived. And so goal number 3 this week is to continue tracking my food in MyFitnessPal. I've talked about MyFitnessPal a lot. It's like my go-to. I sit down and I track all of my food after or before each meal, so that way I can keep track of my macros, my fat, protein, and carbs. And so I'm excited about those 3 things are what I'm going to be focusing on this week for sure. And so I'll let you know how that goes. Make sure you check out my food haul videos. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all of your support and encouragement. I'm excited about getting back under 200. Of course, it's taken me a little bit longer, but I feel great. The diet plan has me super focused, and I just feel like I'm just living life, and I'm making really good choices, and I'm well on my way to being the very best me possible. So I'm excited about that. So on a side note though, this week is going to be a little weird as far as food goes because I have to have a root canal tomorrow. Yeah, good times. I am not looking forward to it at all. I have this crazy dentist phobia. I had a really bad experience when I was younger, and so now I'm like terrified. I had a filling that fell out of one of my teeth, like from work that I had when I was like 18 years old, and it fell out like 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, I know that's bad, but number 1, dental work is very expensive, and number 2, I'm just terrified of dentists. So it wasn't hurting, so I just didn't do anything about it. And so I finally went back to the dentist last week because I found a new dentist and I got a lot of referrals, and I really liked what everyone was saying about him. So I went and tried him out. It was a great experience, but they cleaned my teeth, and when they cleaned my teeth, it really aggravated that one tooth that lost a filling a long time ago. Now, I mean, obviously upon assessment, the dentist was like, you definitely need a crown. And so we were, you know, he gave me a referral to see an endodontist to see if I'll need a root canal, because he thought the tooth was dead because it wasn't hurting. It clearly looks like it's supposed to be killing me, but it's not, because it's been that way for so long. But because they were in there, you know, scraping it and cleaning it, and it's really aggravated right now. So it's starting to throb over here, and so I called them, and they're going to get me in tomorrow. I'm terrified. So if y'all will please pray for me, because I don't really know how I'm going to take it. And so that's going to affect my food this week for sure, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to eat like real food. Yeah. Good times. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of your support and all of your comments. Keep them coming, and I will be getting back to y'all as quickly as I can. I like to comment, so if you comment back to me, I like to comment back to you. So feel free to ask me any questions, or leave me any advice, or you know, just comment below, let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Wish me good luck. I'll let you know how it goes. Y'all have a great day. Bye.